Hey guys, me Dave. I want to do a video because I just want to give you a heads up. I don't know if you go to those calls or if you think Derek is real or you think all those people are real. They're all control groups and they're all fake, just like Brian T. Brian T's been saying it for years. It is very true. Um, so tonight, I just went to the call. I had to leave because it was just misinformation and a bunch of bullcrap and false hope. Um, if you remember Trump's first term, Derek and all the perps are saying, "Oh my God, they're gonna go after the pedophiles, and then they're gonna help us, and oh my God, that's what's gonna happen." Well, they're doing the same thing now, exact same thing, just a different storyline. So supposedly, Derek has contact with someone who has contact with Trump, is in touch with Trump, and oh my God, total bullshit, guys. It's the same psyop as his first term. Remember Anon, or what the hell was that? He was all over YouTube. Anon or oh, I can't remember he was saying he was this big military guy, and Trump's gonna do this and Trump's gonna do that. It's the same thing, just a different scenario. This time, Derek is saying that he has a connection to a guy, and that guy has a connection to Trump and knows what Trump's going to do and all that stuff. Same thing as before, you guys. It's a total psyop, totally untrue. Do not believe it. So they're saying, "Oh, Gabbert is gonna, she's gonna do all this stuff and go after gang stalking. She's gonna go after gang stalking," which is totally not true. If you look on every media platform or the news or whatever, she did not say anything like that. Yes, she has 100-man task force to go through, the Kennedy, uh, uh, Martin Luther King, and the other Kennedy murders. That's what they're doing right now. They're going through those papers and they're going online, and that's what they're doing. She did say, and I don't know if I told you guys this in the last video, but Kelsey Gabbard, or whatever her name is, she did say she is going to release all the information on Joe Biden's secret surveillance program. So she's going to release all that information. Does it have anything to do with us? I don't know. They're also going to redo the FISA courts and all that stuff. Trump says we got to redo that because they're just, they don't even look at the name. They don't even look at anything. They just approve everything. So that's what they're going to do. Does it have to do with us? I really don't think so, but I mean, it's possible, I guess. Another thing that happened, and I can't remember if I mentioned this in the last video, Pete Hegseth, along with Doge, cut $5 billion in DoD contracts. That could help us. I don't know. I mean, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. So I mean, things are going in the right direction. And then another lady on the call hopped on. She's a perp, old lady. Roseanne is her name, and you could sue me, Roseanne, because I mentioned your name. But she said that what did she say? Donna Blake. What the heck? What was I gonna say? I totally spaced it out. I can't remember what I was going to say. Anyway, there was another guy on there who said that, Trump made his own army. Well, I Googled it, all this stuff. Totally untrue, unfounded. I can't remember what this Roseanne was going to say. She said something like, she's seen on Truth that, seen on Truth that Donald Trump said that he's going to investigate that we have weapons or a weapon that nobody else has and all this stuff, and it's a big secret. I looked it up. He's not investigating anything. He is for the weapon. He was in a news article. He's like, yeah, we have this weapon that nobody knows about. Very powerful weapon. Nobody knows we have. And we're going to keep it a secret. So he's for that, whether, it's directed energy or whatever it is. So it could mean, well, he probably knows about these weapons, and all this stuff. Anyway, whether he knows they're using them on American people, I don't know, but I think he does know. Like I said before, I think the good guys went to Trump and said, "You got to run. These people are being tortured with these weapons and all this stuff." So, but like I say, they can't come out and say they're torturing people because everyone will be guilty of a war crime. Everyone will be. All the leaders at the FBI, CIA, the president, everyone will be. Marco Rubio, everyone will be guilty of a war crime. So, I just kind of want to give you a little update. Like I said, I don't know if you go to these calls or not. I had to leave. I'm not going to go back. There's just too much misinformation. Derek is a perp, you guys. He's been doing this type of stuff for 12, 13 years. And I mean, if somebody hasn't caught on now, they're just, I don't know, stupid, I guess. But, so, it's the same thing they did in the first term, that, whatever that guy, what was it? I can't remember. What was it? Anon, or was it? I don't know if it was Anon or whatever it was. Saying, "Oh, this is gonna happen," and and we had TI's writing, like that. I don't know what her name is. She's a perp, former NSA. She's a big perp. Writing to him and saying, "Oh, and they said they're going to go after the pedals, and then they're going to help us." Well, did that ever happen? No. I do think this is going to stop. I really do. But it's going to be covert. I think they're getting things kind of ready for this. Maybe they're kind of preparing the public for something if it does come out. Maybe that's why they're kind of like, well, yeah, there is, Biden had a secret surveillance program. I mean, they might be kind of getting people ready. So it's not like shell shock if this does come out. So I don't know. But, so that's what's going on, you guys. I'm sitting here, and Max and I were eating some Cheetos and drinking Mountain Dew, and I don't know. I'm gonna watch some videos on YouTube. I think I watch some of those van life people and Matt's off road recovery and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. I just wanted to give you an update. They're starting, it's a psyop, you guys, and they're starting it all over again. And every time you go to those calls, it's the exact same people that talk on those calls. They could have 120 people on those calls, and we got to listen to the same people on those calls all the time. They're paid perps. This is their job, and some of them get paid to stay on there all night and just talk stupid and, "Oh, I'm a TI, how do you have a job? How do you have a house? How do you have a car? How do you have friends?" And, all this stuff. Real TIs do not have that. if you look at me and Vocal Wolverine, Brian 2, James Lico, uh, you know, the rest of us, we don't have any friends. You know, I can't even leave the house. I can't even leave the upstairs here. You know. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.